to get it in. It's baby girl. Hands down, there's nobody prettier than this girl right now in the world. You can't throw any girl at me right now, and there's no way. I'm choosing Dinah Jane 24/7. Do you hear me? 10 out of 10 times, 365 days a week, 66 if it's a leap year. I'm choosing her hands down every single time. This is the love of my life. I'm gonna have her. Drizzy said it here. I'm not really sure what we're getting into. I think it's more so like an interview, maybe a game. But who cares? It's Dinah Jane. Let's just check it out. So yeah, Lego.
The word is hair.
Look at baby girl. Oh my God. Look at baby girl. Just look at
my
it.
hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and
I was
forth.
supposed to be. Oh, come on, shit. I can't take it. I'm tired.
To Willow.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's all.
Y'all are good
She said, she looked like a damn
That's
pterodactyl.
baby
Like,
girl. Just look.
Girl, don't
Look.
We ain't got no first aid kit in here.
and I do not know how to drive, so we are not driving down to the hospital.
Girl, you drive me crazy. You do know how to drive. The drink tastes smooth, huh? You see what I did?
It gets deeper than that.
Dinah, now you put this on yourself. I didn't even do no investigative work for this one. You offered her up. Dinah, you are 21.
I know.
You ain't got a license?
What's a license?
License?
License? I got a passport. That's all I need.
Dinah, now what you gonna do in an emergency at home by yourself?
Call it
She has me. Duh. She's gonna call her Uber.
You auditioned when you were 15 for X Factor, okay? That's only 2012.
Yeah. It was actually my birthday, so I was 14 going on 15.
What a birthday gift.
I know.
Can you just walk me through, this whole thing is focused on Dinah Jane, but we can't talk about Dinah Jane.
I don't think I still seen that audition.
So, take me just through like a brief passage through of that journey to how we are here now. We're Dinah Jane, we're solo now, but you started on X Factor. I forget that you guys started on a competition show.
Yeah, we did.
It's like one of those, it's like a Kelly Clarkson that type thing. Like I know you did it, but I never think of it when I think of your artistry, which is great, actually.
First of all, I was actually gonna audition for The Voice, but then X Factor reached out to me because they saw my covers on YouTube, because Instagram is not a thing yet, and they were like, yo, like, would you like to audition for X Factor? And this would be my round 2 of audition for X Factor, because I did first season, I didn't get it, because I was 13, and I was still a baby, so I didn't really know how to perform in front of a crowd. So I was always shy, I could literally talk to a wall, whatever. And the second year, I felt like I was way more confident this time around, and I almost went for The Voice, but then the auditions for X Factor was right before The Voice. So they said you either choose one or the other, and I was like, fine, I'm gonna test out X Factor one last time. So I went and tried X Factor, and the whole process of it was, they gave me the last minute call. Like I had to fly out the next day from California to Rhode Island, which I've never been to the East Coast, and I was like, yo, how do I get there?
Wait, you had to go to Rhode Island?
Yeah, the audition, the last city was in Rhode Island.
Wow.
They called me last minute. They're like,
that's
okay,
literally
would you be down
like
to
way.
perform in front of L.A. Reid, Simon Cowell, Demi Lovato, Britney Spears, and Rhode Island. I was like, what? And then he said Rhode Island. I was like, what? I've never been to the East Coast. So they said the Dunkin' Donut Center, it would be there. Never heard of Dunkin' Donut Center. I only know Krispy Kremes. And
Oh, the disrespect.
my mom and I were so afraid. They're like, is this
Dunkin', I love you.
I do love you, Dunkin', but I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
So me and my mom like took a leap of faith. We're like, you know what? Let's try it. Let's take this. Let's try it. Let's try it out. I remember just being so nervous. I forgot everything in my house. If you see my outfit, I hate looking back at it because I'm like, yeah, that girl looks like she forgot crap at her in her closet. She just like spat out banana and apple like outfit right there with a bit of like cherry on top.
That was in the trunk, or where did you get it? I keep an outfit in my trunk. I don't know what's gonna happen.
We might have to watch that. I don't think we watched that.
It's very good.
So I auditioned, and the first song I sang was actually I'd Rather Go Blind by Etta James. And then Simon Cowell stopped me towards the end because I was about to hit this really good note. And he stopped me right before I got to it. So he said, do you have another song? I kept listing all the other songs I had. I had Jessie J, Big White Room. I had, I think, Listen from Beyonce. And then I had some other one. I think it was a Mariah Carey one. And then the last one was If I Were a Boy, but I never rehearsed it. And I was like, frick. So if you see me in the audition, I put my head down saying the deepest prayer I could possibly say, hoping like he would help me through this song because I had one last shot. Because he stopped me in the first one. Thank God he didn't say like, okay, off the stage, you know?
He saw something.
He saw something, and then I performed If I Were a Boy. Didn't know any of the lyrics. And I was like, oh my gosh, please wing it the best you can. Yeah. And then I finished, and I remember opening my eyes and realizing, yo, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. I made it. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I didn't think I would, but I really felt like, even though there was probably like 40, 50,000 people in that room, I felt like it was just me by myself.
At the time, you had no idea that day would change your entire life.
I did not think it would change my life.
That's crazy.
But in a way, for some reason, prayer really does work. I promise you. So
I love the Lord.
Amen. Fact. And my grandma, my mom and I said the deepest prayer before we did this audition, and something told me that everything was gonna be okay the whole time. That you were gonna be fine. Just escape into whatever the song is and live in it and just forget who else is in the room. You're gonna be okay, no matter what. When the girls and I did boot camp, it was crazy because some of us like did bump into each other. Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm familiar with this girl.
What were your first impressions of everybody?
There we go.
What were they? I love first impression stories because they never end up how you thought.
Yeah, okay. Well, I first met Allie. Allie was like so bright and neon. Like she had a bright pink neon lip, bright neon. She wanted to sing. I saw you, girl. And she had the neon yellow on. I love it. It's kind of cute, running down memory lane. Yeah. She was doing an interview outside, and then I walked out, and then I bumped into Monty, and then Monty and my mom like clicked. They're like, hey, what's up, girl? Blah blah blah. Because me and Monty are both so shy. Yeah. So her and I clicked. We would like hang out with each other, like. Almost the whole week. Like we needed a friend. Yeah. So we latched onto each other because we were very similar. And our moms were always like linking with each other, like, oh my gosh, let's do whatever. So her and I were friends, and then it was Camila and Lauren. They were like super close too. So they were doing their own thing because they were both from Miami.
Wow, dude, we might have to go back and watch
these
because I don't remember that.
For them to get along. So then that all happened, and I remember them just like everyone just being young teenagers. Yeah. Like in school, like it's your first day at school, making friends. Young. That's what it felt like. After all that happened, Simon calls us and he's like, yo, you stand there, blah, blah, blah. And I thought he was gonna make us do like a whole ass audition again. Like, you're competing against her, you against her. And I was like, what's my backup? I was like, I have a Leona Lewis song ready. Bleeding Love is my go. Yes. Or I think it was Hero by Mariah Carey.
Oh, girl, you like to sing songs. You do not pick weak songs.
And speaking of Mariah Carey, since I was gonna do Hero, Lauren was sitting next to me, and there was a part of the boot camp
where Dinah is so fun.
So I said,
oh my God.
She's like, hey, so what song are you doing? And I was like,
that was
I'm
just
gonna do
sitting
Hero by Mariah Carey. And she goes,
that one out. Sorry, guys.
And I was like,
that was sitting right
Why
there.
Why did she say that?
Why? Whoever goes first, I'm gonna do it anyway. So at first I was like, oh, what? This girl gotta tell me no already? So that was my first impression of Lauren, because we weren't even friends yet. We were just in the competition. Yeah. So she told me like, girl, do another song. And I was like, you do another song? And then she did E.T. I did Hero because they did call me first. And I was like, yeah.
So she wanted to sing that song as well.
She wanted to sing Hero too. Oh, it would have been cool though, because someone else, there's two other girls that did the same song and they had them go against each other. But once we saw that, that's why she said flip it, because I ain't got time for us to be like going at each other right now. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, then that happened. Lauren still has like that cute personality where it's just like, yo, you want to flip it?
So they put y'all together.
Oh, no, no, I remember this video. I feel like y'all no, you're not giving me a heart attack.
It was like an overnight thing. Did it feel like that?
It did in a way, because we were just doing cover songs for like how many weeks.
Oh my God, look at how she like, give me that look, girl. Like, it's a rap.
And then
Drizzy
when
Tay
that
and Dinah
happened,
back at it
didn't
again.
feel like it was the exact song that we wanted, coming from like Impossible, those kind of covers, the Mariah Carey covers. They started making us do like pop rock kind of thing because that was around the time that, you know, Taylor Swift and Demi Lovato were. So they're like, oh, yo, hop on this wave.
Yeah.
We're like, can we feel it out and just feel out what this girl group actually means?
Yeah.
But, you know, it took a couple tries. It took a couple times for us to really feel it out.
Yeah.
And then we came up with Reflection. That's one of my favorite albums. And that's
What was the song, the first
Look at
song
those queens,
that
huh?
really was like, oh crap, here we go.
it was Reflection.
Was it Reflection, the song?
Reflection was my song.
Oh,
Yeah.
That wasn't a single though, was it?
It wasn't. But I'm saying that was my favorite one. But
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was Boss that kind of gave us
Boss.
the sound, like the
That's the
direction.
one.
I remember that
And they
one.
threw Worth It at us.
I remember that one.
And just kept going.
Then you guys literally became one of the most successful girl groups.
I think it's because we really did take our time and realize what edge we had.
Yeah.
And we really had to just bring that to life instead of just like making it kiddie and
Yeah.
you know.
What I appreciated was, like the song like Reflection, you guys were a pop girl group, but it was more than that. Like there
Yeah.
were so many R&B moments. There's a song, what's that sampled song?
We know.
That's not shit, B. Is that your line?
I forgot the words. I only know the chorus because I sing the
Okay,
chorus.
give me the chorus, please. This is so surreal for me.
Oh, we know.
Hey,
We know.
we know you and DreamTeam should be together, girl.
All about you. Ooh, we know.
Yeah.
We know.
I don't know the harmony.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear that? Oh, she threw a little sauce on it.
That was one.
Oh,
When you first started thinking
oh, I
about
get excited.
being
I get
the artist that
excited.
is Dinah Jane, did you consider being in a girl group? Was that a thing that you wanted?
I didn't initially, but I feel like
It was a foot in
kinda
the door.
helped me break out of my shell because I
Yeah.
was so shy, and being among so many girls that are just so loud and always talking over each other, it kind of helped me want to speak up and realize like, yo, you got a voice. Closed mouths don't get fed, is what my mom always says.
Facts.
My mama
man.
said the same damn thing. Speak up or
Yes.
forever hold your peace.
That part. So they kind of helped me break out of it, and if it weren't for them, I feel like I would be still that shy girl at 15, 14 years old.
Yeah. How did you guys, when you're in the studio, are you always there all together at the same time?
Sometimes. Actually, yeah, we're always there. We're all there at the same time, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Because it's been a while. We'd all be there at the same time, and then the producers would like have each girl come in and try out the song.
Yeah.
Be like, okay, let's see where you fit, who sounds best on this falsetto part or doing this harmony, and they would kind of select where each girl went. So during that process, we'd all have to be there and wait till the next girl finishes. It would be like an all-day thing, and if you weren't there, you get chewed out. You had to be there. You had to be there.
Yo.
Everyone had to be there, sacrifice their hours.
Dinah could wear a trash
original
bag.
songs.
Even
make
if you
it
didn't
look-
sing a note that day.
Yep.
Sexy as hell.
That's a tidbit that many of us
Yeah.
do not know. That's
That was
really
me. I missed
interesting.
out on 2 singles. I think it was Sledgehammer and Boss. I remember just like coming
Oh, that's
in.
crazy.
Maybe because like I didn't have. They said
Well,
basically
you
I
weren't
didn't
on
have
those songs at all?
I wasn't those songs at all because they said I didn't have that pop voice at the time, and I was like, what?
I must
So
have
I
not
tried
put you in the
to.
song.
I tried to make myself fit in there and change my tone so I
Yeah.
can fit. No, I was just in the backgrounds or just yeah.
So there
But it
are
was fine.
songs that you guys recorded that one or more of you are not on.
I think it was only me, honestly.
Really?
Oh, Lauren too. Lauren was one. Lauren was
Oh,
not worth it.
fam, I was
Lauren
finna-
wasn't worth it.
I would say, how you
She
not
had
put my
one, I
baby
had
on a
two.
song?
Oh man, I did not know
You
that.
gotta put her on every
Okay,
damn
so
song.
when you guys
She can lip
did
sync.
your last album, which was Fifth Harmony, it was a self-titled one, right?
Self-titled.
At the beginning of that album, did you guys know that was gonna be your last album?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, we knew. I think because we were all in the place where we were all kind of doing our own thing. Like Bonnie was doing Dance with the Stars, Lauren's with Halsey, and then we're like, wait, so we should drop what we're doing for a minute and see what else is out there for us.
Yeah.
We're 20, 21, really trying to hone into what we've been missing out on.
Yeah.
ourselves.
And y'all ain't getting
We
that
were
together.
together since like I was.
I hate to say
16,
it, but
and I'm
Yeah.
21, and I'm just like I felt like we were kind of boxed into something, and I never had a chance to go out and discover what it was
Yeah.
out there for me.
Yeah. So at the end of it all, what was your emotion? What was your feeling?
I can
Was you
honestly
relieved?
say I was relieved. I could say I was relieved, but then when I went on the internet, a part of me felt selfish for the fans. I can honestly say that. The fans have grew up with us basically since we first ever started, and just leaving that behind.
True.
And having those hardcore harmonizers just being put on hold.
Yeah.
I totally felt their pain. I still see it to this day, and I love that every harmonizer around the world, they still support every girl in their own entity. So
that is so true.
Facts.
Yeah.
As do I. All 5 of you.
Oh, you're so cute.
I really do.
Yeah.
No, don't I know everything about all of them?
You're
Like,
so
if
cute.
any of them come up, I'm like, Allie, all right, low key, let's know me. I got you. I'm ready.
But I think that's what was
That's
so
dope.
great about each girl is that we were all so uniquely different from one another. Like,
Yeah.
no one really crossed each other's paths. Everyone had their own style and their own direction. And I think that's what we wanted to
Dinah is so damn fine, bro.
Dinah. And then you
Oh my
embarked on your
God.
solo career and came out the box like you did.
Yeah.
You are doing so well. I want you to know that from me to you, you're doing really, really well.
Thank you so much.
She bossing up.
Shine.
That baby
I know
girl.
you would.
I'll be honest with you, I'm like, Dinah,
I already got my mom for that too.
I'm rooting for you.
I
Pick it
love
up.
you.
But no, you're doing really good. And thank you so much for being here today.
That's
for
baby
making
girl.
time for me.
That's
You
baby.
can
Hey, hold on.
make
Oh, okay.
time.
Yeah, that's like them side hugs, man. Keep it at a
I
side
was doing
hug.
this at 2 o'clock in the morning if you said you were free.
Too.
Let's go.
Yeah, Dream Team. So, you guys already know what it is. That's baby girl. You know, Drizzy Tay, Dinah Jane, you know, Drizina. That's in full effect. You feel me? Nah, guys. I love this girl. Like I said, anything she does, from the moment we actually saw her. If you go back into her videos and I first heard her voice, I was like, who is that? I want to know who that is. She just had a unique voice, even from the way she looked. As you can tell, you fall in love with this girl, her art, her talent, amazing. But you already know how we rock, and that's just all day. So yeah, G-Team, let me know what she's up to. If you guys have any background information, if she has any singles coming out. Also, if you have any more Fifth Harmony videos, and Jane, Romani, Camila, Lauren, Ali, go ahead and drop it in the comment section down below. You know, if you do your part, I can do mine. You can run up another check and keep this thing rocking, man. But I can't do this right here. But no worries, I will catch you in the next video. But for now, I'm out of here. So I love you.
Hey, and I'm trying, my nigga, but you making it hard to be around.